It's an actor. Can you put that on your channel?
We're in the Las Perlas Islands, which is a group of islands just south of Panama City, and we're here with Barry on his boat, White Shadow, for a week before we go back to Quantum. We know Barry's friends sailing around are in the area because as we pulled into an anchorage the other day, they were pulling out at the same time, so we didn't get a chance to catch up then. But we see them now, and we're gonna go pull up and stern tide to shore right beside them, so that'll be really cool.
Difficult to tell when all the tide's out there. It's a teeny.
Yeah, to shore. Almost immediately after arriving, 2 motor yachts came and anchored near us, and the people on those boats are flying around in their dinghies, so we go out and we make sure we tie a fender to our line so no one gets it stuck in their prop. When the water's this low from the low tide, all the rocks that are normally under the water are exposed, and it makes some real interesting landscape.
Yeah?
Look,
Oh yeah.
that one. I've seen them like this size in the ocean. They're little babies. Or maybe they're a different kind of creature altogether. Treasures!
Well, there's a girl bikini in a hole in the ground. What's going on?
Oh, I'm looking for treasures.
Look at that. I was going to jump that, but I don't think so. No.
I
Go on if you want, but you know, if you like. Oh, he's right on the edge. No way.
Yes, please.
Want it?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in your mouth. I already had it in mine. And there's Barry. Hello, Barry. Stop picking things up.
My little friend. Papa. Papa.
Come back.
Ah!
Let's continue. It's quite the view from up here. Two beautiful boats. Whew. Not a good place to slip.
After being stuck at the marina for so long at Linton Bay, it's really relaxing to be able to get out and enjoy an island.
Yeah, and there isn't anyone else on the island, so it's really cool having this tiny little island just to ourselves.
So I broke my sandal on the dive into the water, and I found this little guy to wear temporarily in the trash pile. It's a bit small, but it's saving my foot.
Oh, sorry, will you drop Bloggy for me?
Bloggy, bloggy. Oh, it smells like bird poo, that's what it is.
Run, little critter, run. Quickly before high tide. You'll get washed away.
We found our first Pacific land creature.
Put them on, let's see if they look good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Looks good.
Now I can go in a restaurant.
Are you happy, Dale?
So it's kind of disheartening that there's so much trash on this island, but at the same time, it's kind of like a store with shoes because there's like these random pairs of sandals, and I finally found one that fits, so that's great. It's like Cinderella.
Ta-da! Made it back to the beach.
The bird poo beach.
I don't want you to burn your eyes. Oh yes, very stylish.
Thank you.
Ooh, it looks nice around here. A few years ago when we were on vacation in Turks and Caicos, Dale got real bad sunburn on her eyes. And ever since then they've been really sensitive if it's really bright out or we're walking on the beach. Hi, Dale! Ah! I see a crack up here. Oh yes, quite the overhead. Check out this cool tree we found. The roots are just coming right down off the cliff. This island is the perfect place for relaxation, so none of us are in a rush to get off. So we find a nice cove and we sit down and have a nice snack of cookies. Look at him. He's right there. Look at his little face and his eyeballs. There's a stick animal! Roar. We always have lots of fun running around on islands. All the small water pools with tons of little marine life in it reminds us of a spot in Eleuthera in the Bahamas that was called the Queen's Bath.
Alright, so at this point, we have spent the entire day walking around this island, and quite frankly, we're pretty exhausted. So we kind of each, one by one, just like lay down and have a nap.
Okay, so we just had some lunch, and now we are gonna go spearing to see if we can catch some fish to have a little barbecue on the beach tonight.
Beach party!
Open the door, darling!
Your wifey wants to see you.
I'm just seeing if you're okay.
Oh, hello. Bye.
It's the best thing when he was just sitting on the bed.
Just in case you don't recognize this boat, it's Sailing Ran, and the reason Justin was stuck in the room is he is so hungover from the really fun night we had on their boat.
Where they fed us a ton of crazy European liquors.
Wi-Fi, come to me first!
Come on, Wi-Fi.
Or whatever it is. Yeah.
We're about to leave our anchorage and we have 2 lines tied on shore. So Justin's gonna swim up, untie us from the tree, and then swim back to the boat.
How's the hangover now?
Oh yeah, it's going
Cured, huh? I told him it would cure the hangover.
I'm super hungover, so just swimming to shore and untying these lines and swimming back seems like a monumental task. I start with untying Rand's lines so they can get out of our way, so we can get out of here too.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, he's got it off.
Justin, carry your end down.
Oh, you can't swim with that. Shout out if you get too close to those rocks.
Are you on the rope?
Is he pulling on it, is he?
Bring the boy.
Got the boy.
We sail back to Contadora for our last night in Las Perlas because it's the closest anchorage to Panama City. And while we're sailing, I go Nappy Town. It's our last morning in Las Perlas. So we're heading back to Panama City and we'll get back on Quantum Dink. It's been a ton of fun.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, go forward. Neutral. Goodbye, Contadora.
The week in Las Perlas has been amazing. It is something that we needed and we all had a great time, but it's come to an end and now we're sailing back. It's been a lot of fun.
Our week in Las Perlas has come to an end and we're sailing back to Panama. It's been tons of fun, but I don't know if my liver could handle any more nights here in Las Perlas with Barry and friends, so it's a good thing we're going back.
And today, the weather is perfect. We have a great sail back to Panama City. Our week on board White Shadow has been amazing. We are so grateful that Barry invited us on board.
All right, so we just packed up all of our gear. Our week-long trip with Barry is coming to an end. We were just waiting to get dinghied back to shore to join back up with Kevin on Quantum Dink. Well, thanks, Barry, for having us for the week. It's been amazing.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
We got out of the
Great
marina.
friends.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed having you guys. It was a pleasure, it really was.
Awesome week. Don't forget to check out Adventures of an Old Sea Dog on YouTube
And Facebook.
and Facebook. Yeah.
Yep,
It's
absolutely.
been awesome. The week's been great. One of our best in Panama for sure.
It's been great having you guys.
Oh, thank you.
See you soon.
Yeah,
you
it's
take
okay.
care.
Thank you for watching. You are also amazing for supporting us and making these videos and continuing the adventure. You can become a patron to help out even more at patreon.com/djsdives.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.
We have a new video every Sunday morning.
You can find more Adventures of an Old Sea Dog and Sailing Ran on their YouTube channels.
See you next week.